little black and white, little Donna Reed moment, which I love. Where's my fit and flare dress on my pearls? Because way back when, this is what we did. And this is so not trending now, it's disgusting. We had to have the bucket of water, and if I had a dime for how many times when I would be help my mom do the kitchen floor, I knocked the bucket over and the dirty water went all over the place. It wasn't good. Then we went to these squeegee mops that were kind of gross as well. Nellie's Wow Mop is just that. If you have it, give us a call. This is the final show where it's going to be featured, and it is our today's special value. You know, it's really funny, Diana seized it. Welcome back to QVC. I love your nod to retro outfit. I noticed that as soon as I walked in. At midnight, we have a sonic cleaning toothbrush. And we always talk about the fact that there is no human way that you could brush your teeth as well as a sonic toothbrush. You just can't.
Do it.
You just can't do it. Same thing here. There is no way I could clean a floor the way that Nellie cleans a floor. And it takes me back because when we were in grade school, there was a professional version of this.
Right.
And it was really exciting. If you were the best kid in school on Fridays, you got to use it down the hallway. And we were like so excited. Isn't that weird? Because like, why? Because it was fun.
Yep.
So this puts the fun back in cleaning. This takes those jobs that we have to do but we don't want to do and makes it so easy. We've sold 11,000 since midnight. This is the lowest price ever offered on a Nellie's Wow Mop. And there's even some new improvements that you've never seen before. Already 500 of the show have been ordered. So take us through the features, and then Diana, we're going to kind of dive back and say, what's Nellie's all about?
Sure. So this is a cordless rechargeable mop. This is showing the new scrubbing pad. So we have a very absorbent pad on the front. It's not going to push spills. It's going to take them and absorb them into the pad. The handle will allow you to get under furniture. We have an onboard spray tank. You just operate the spray tank from your up at the handle. You have LED lights on the front so you can get under furniture and see the dirt, you know, under things and the dirt that you can't see. And it's rechargeable. You're just going to plug it in maybe for 3-4 hours for a full charge. And on a full charge, it's going to run for an hour and a half, 90 minutes. And hopefully nobody has to mop for 90 minutes.
No, you're not going to have to mop that long.
I hope not.
So, I mean, I kind of cut my teeth on mops here at QVC. That was kind of my thing. I've never seen anything like before Nellie's came along. And this today is at our lowest price ever. We're going to talk about who Nellie is in a moment, but not only do you get the mop, and not only do you get 2 of the original pads, but you get 4 of the new, improved, exciting pads that nobody's had a chance to get their hands on before.
Right. And they're really nicely improved. So the dark lines are going to be your stiffer fibers, so for some real good scrubbing. And in the front here, so that you don't push spills, they've actually stitched channels. So we'll be able to show you how the liquid will just absorb right into this front pad. And then you have a nice second pad behind it, and that's really going to come behind and do the drying and polishing. So you're getting, you know, it's a dual-headed mop, and they're oscillating at 900 times per minute.
Oh my gosh, there's no way you could do that. So let's take a look at the value, because I told you earlier, this is the absolute lowest price we've ever had on a Nellie's cordless mop. So if you bought all this separately, and guess what? You never have to buy these things over and over and over again. You invest in it once, and you'll use it for pretty much ever. It's $271.71. People that have this mop, call us in, and I want that to be you. Please call us if you love it. And they're like, we do not know how we lived without it. And we have 12,000 left. I'm going to grab the box real quick, only because if there's a wedding, if there is a shower, if there is a Mother's Day, a Father's Day, a going off to the first apartment gift, look how awesome this is. And instead of spending $271 for the kit, you're getting the Nellie Wow Mop and all the accessories for $154.82. We'll ship it out to you for free, and we'll offer it to you on the best easy pay that we do, $25.80. So, Diana, you bring a lot of great problem-solving products to QVC. Who's Nellie?
So Nellie was a real mom, and her son James founded the company in 1997. So she was cleaning the family home using simple ingredients. She was doing the green cleaning thing long before it became a mainstream thing to do. So he developed an entire line of green cleaning products. So we have our Nellie's laundry soda, the Lamsol dryer balls, we have the floor care cleaner, and then he put so much design and engineering into this mop. It has a high-powered, high-efficiency motor to really make cleaning your floors easy.
Right.
And fun.
Get off your hands and knees. Your knees are too tender.
Yes.
Don't have that dirty bucket of water anymore. And I know this is an investment, but it's an investment that's going to pay for itself the very first time you use it, because you're going to say, wow, let's show everybody.
Exactly. So this table is designed so that you can see the oscillation of the pads underneath. So what I'm doing here, we have some like red sports drink and give it a couple spritzes, but you can really see how that front pad is designed. We're not pushing that red sports drink to the end of the table. It's actually just being grabbed and like sucked into that front pad. And then the second pad behind doesn't even really touch the red sports drink. It's all in that front pad. And now behind it, this is all nice and dry, but
wow.
you can really see it in the pads. I mean, all that red sports drink is in here. It has been channeled through with that special stitching, those channels, and then this one has been drying.
And it's fun, and it's easy, and it works, and we all have to do this. We all have spills. So what does this video show us here,
So that's just showing the new improved pads. So you have those darker blue lines, that's your stiffer fibers in there, so it's great for scrubbing. And then you have those channels on the front pad. That is going to, whenever you come up to liquid, instead of pushing the liquid across the floor, it's actually just going to absorb the liquid into that front pad.
Right. Such a brilliant design, like professionals clean with the smartest technology. That's what you should do. Like when you knock over the milk, or you spill your cereal, or I have a cat, I'm always walking into the kiddie bowl, and then that gets all over the floor, and call us if you use it. Now, it's for any hard sealed surface, but we brought out a rug on purpose to show you how there's no back-breaking effort with Nellie's
there's
Wow.
not. And if you want to try and push this, I think, you know, together we can probably
we're moving the floor.
We're moving the floor.
Literally
it's not going to work on there, but as soon as you turn it on, and this is where, you know, when you first put it in your hand, the wow comes. All you're doing is gliding it.
I mean,
that's
it's so light.
It's to show you the power of that oscillation. Because it's 900 vibrations per minute, it's gliding across the floor. It's like self-propelled. All you really have to do is direct it. And you can just use, you know, a couple of fingers. You're not using your back, your arms, your...
No,
you know,
I mean, it is lighter than a vacuum.
Yes.
It's lighter than anything that you're used to cleaning your floors with. And here's the value. We're able to proudly shout and use it for 30 days. And if you're not saying this is the best thing I ever bought, you return it to us. Think about this as that end of the year graduation gift for somebody going to their new home. Why? It's $271.71. And honestly, people that call in, because this is trending now, and this is one of the hottest things searched today on QVC.com, instead of spending that, you're at about $120 left. You can buy my shoes from Mark Fisher and a whole lot more. But call us if you have this, because we'd love to hear from you, because right now there's only 11,400 left. And half the quantity that we have is gone, and I'm not seeing any advanced orders here. So what are we seeing here,
we have some coffee and creamer, and we're just really trying to show you so you can actually look underneath the mop by looking at that mirror. You can see the oscillation. You can see that front new design pad with those channels grabbing that coffee and creamer without ever really even almost touching the back pad. The back pad is drying.
Look right here, it's not pushing it forward. Like it's not making a mess at all.
Right, and you can see it
wow.
in the pads, because when you look at the pad, you flip it over, here's all that coffee and creamer. The back pad came behind and left us a nice, clean, dry surface.
So when the doorbell rings and you knock over that whole can of soda or you knock over your coffee, my mother used to say milk spills like nothing, right? It just goes everywhere.
Right.
You could be dressed like we are, clean up and go. And what happens to those pads once they're dirty? What do we do?
Just throw them in the washing machine and just don't use any fabric softener.
That's all. That's all. So they're reusable over and over and over again.
And I wanted to show you how cute this is, because it is so fun to mop. You can remove the section, the middle section. It just, you do the push button and remove it. But this is great for kids.
Well, I told you.
They love it.
When we were in grade school, if you were good,
you got to clean.
No, Al was the cleaning guy, and you got to help Al. And the big thing was to get a big industrial version of this and go down the hallway. Well, why? Because it worked in a school with millions of kids. This is reimagined for your home in honor of a mom, a busy woman that was way ahead of her time. Get this home. What a great Mother's Day gift. Like, I can't think of a better one. Or Dad's Day or Grad's Day.
Absolutely.
But this is not just a spill. This is sticky stuff, too.
We've got markers. We've got, you know, sticky. Yeah, absolutely.
So again, all you do.
So you push it back and your on-off button.
Give it a little spray.
Give it a little spray. And then just go forwards.
You don't go back and forth like you would with a vacuum.
Right.
And when I tell you guys, if I could tell you how light this is in my hand, if you have a little, issue with arthritis or maybe a hand issue, you don't have the strength, you want to protect the back. I mean, look at that. And you just go forward and that is all you do. Can I go over here too?
Absolutely.
This is fun.
Yeah, it is fun. I know.
Wanting to clean.
Look, it's fun. And you'll see, because we have the milk spilled here, how you're not pushing it, and that's why you're going forward, because you want those special channels on the front of that pad to just absorb all of that milk. We've got marker, we had doggy prints and things.
And guys,
you
can you
just
take
give it a
my
little
hand?
squirt is right there.
Sure. Can you guys take a shot of my hand? Because look what I'm doing.
You're just guiding it.
I'm holding it with my forefinger.
Right.
I literally have one finger on Nellie's mom. Look at that. One finger. That's all I have. And it just took all that mess away.
Right.
That's how light, that's how easy. That's why people love Nellie's mop. And we have the lowest price we've ever offered. We have the second to last presentation. You'll be up with my best friend, my honey, David, at the end of Trending Now. And I mean, this is what happens right before you gotta get the kids on the school bus. The dog starts walking through it, and you got paws everywhere.
You are right. Have you been in my house?
No, I think I live in, it just is a cat in our house.
Yeah, so yeah, we have a 7-month-old puppy at home. So yeah, the mornings are fun. Anyway, I just wanted to clean a path right through there so you can really see again, and I can show you the pads on the bottom here, how that front pad attacked the mess and absorbed with those special channels. I didn't push the mess all through. And then the pad behind it comes back and dries the floor. So I'm left with a nice, clean, dry floor.
So you can do it right before the party or during the party.
Yeah.
We once had a major red wine spill in the middle of a party. What did I have to do? My husband had to go get the mop. He had to clean it up. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, don't walk there. And then it was wet. So, oh gosh, don't slip. So this is great to even use in the moment because let's face it, stuff happens, right?
It does. Life happens. And that's because life is fun, and but things happen. And so we've got the muddy paw prints here, the muddy boot tracks. I mean, right now we have a lot of mud in Pennsylvania, and I think it's raining again tonight.
It only rains.
That is true. It's what it seems to be like. But notice how dry that is now behind it.
So here's the thing, you guys. If you have a bad back, right? If you don't want to be pushing, if you don't want to be all down, mostly we'd have to be down on our hands and knees like I am right now scrubbing this, and that doesn't feel good. You deserve this. You deserve to have a smarter, better way of cleaning your floor because we know we have to. And honestly, this is something you need to do no matter how many people are in your home, often on a regular basis.
Yeah, we have to have
for eating, for
floors.
life.
Exactly. And this is such a smarter way to do it. I love the maneuverability of the head of this mop, and it has a very low profile. You can bring it all the way down to get under furniture. So I can bring that handle right down to do that. So on here, I'm just going to turn it around because that back pad is going to do that drying for me. Look at how nice that is and how nice these come out.
And that's
without any effort.
Makes this wow.
I didn't have to work up a sweat.
You haven't seen this yet. It's actually the first time we've ever had a Nellie's mop, today's special value. We've never had Nellie's before as a value of the day. And then we also brought it in at the lowest price that you've ever seen a Nellie's Wow mop. And we added 4 new pads that you've never seen before. So you get the mop. I literally love the graphics. I'm so over the moon with this. You get 2 of the traditional pads. And what would they be for?
You're just everyday cleaning. I think these are a little more deep cleaning or spills, that sort of thing. But they're going to do a great job as well. And then you get 2 sets of the new pads. So these are the ones with the channels, so that if you have a spill, you have liquid on the floor, it's just going to get absorbed right up into it. That second pad behind it's going to come behind it and dry the floor for you. And I love that it's cordless.
I know.
I mean, the fact that you can go from room to room without
and a half.
I know.
Nobody's mopping
more time than you need.
One day. We've sold 11,700. That's over half our quantity. In the first ever Nellie's Wow mop, today's special value, there's over 800 in the show. We're going to say hi to Chris, okay?
Oh, great.
Is that all right? So we'll pop over here. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Welcome to QVC. Meet Diana.
Hi.
Hi.
To both of you.
Hi. Are you a Nellie's mop lover? Do you have it?
I do, sweetheart. I got it, I'm going to say maybe 8 months ago.
Okay.
And I'm 70 years old, but I'm telling you, it's the berries. It can go under my coffee table, and the way it maneuvers around, it's absolutely fabulous.
So, I
Excellent.
mean, I'll tell you, Chris, I bet it was a bit of a leap of faith, right? Because we
Right.
all have the yucky alternative that we don't like. Then we think,
That's
do we really
right.
want to
In the
invest
olden
in
days.
this? It is the olden days. So what would you say to someone